Hello everybody, Joe Tactical here again. In this video I just wanted to share with you the Streamlight Siege AA lantern. Now this lantern is the baby brother to its bigger brother that runs on D batteries. This runs on 3 AAA batteries and has a maximum output of 200 lumens. Now it has 3 white light settings, and at the high setting it's 200 lumens. I'll put the rest of the description or the rest of the specs in the description section, and you can look those over. I'm sorry I don't have them with me at this time, but if you just scroll down, they'll be down there. This is a very small lantern, but it packs a big punch for as small as it is. When I saw the lantern that ran on D batteries, I wasn't interested at all because D batteries are expensive and they can be difficult to find. Now sure, the D battery lantern has greater output and, from what I understand, a longer run time, but again, if the power cell is somewhat limited and more costly, I'm just not interested. For me, I stick to AA as much as I can, and if I deviate from that, the next step is AAA, which I don't really like to even do that. And I even have, unfortunately, a few devices that run off of CR123s, and I think my rangefinder has something that's some weird DVC battery, or I don't know, who cares. But when I saw that they made a AA version in this, I knew that it was just perfect for me, for my needs. Now I could take this camping. It's small enough that it would fit in most pockets, in a coat, whatever. In addition to that, I got it mainly because we had a string of power outages, and wearing a headlamp, reading a book for 3 hours is doable, and it's better than not having any light, or better than having to hold a flashlight, but you can put the flashlight on something. But sometimes you need an area light. For example, in my house, I don't wear lights on my head. I have pre-placed area lights. I call them lamps. So this simulates a lamp. So there's a time and place for a headlamp, there's a time and place for a handheld, and there's a time and place when you just want to have a nice area light. And this fits the bill. It's very small. It could go in a glove compartment, throw some lithium batteries in it so it handles the cold really well. They last a little bit longer. You know, it's very durable, it's very waterproof. You could even say it's adorable. Yeah, I know that wasn't funny. Well, how about this? If you didn't think that's funny, let's see about this. If I hold this lantern up over my head, would that mean that I'm under siege? Yeah, okay. So enough Steven Seagal type jokes. It has 3 settings, and on the highest setting it has 200 lumens. Now what I'll do is I'll go through the function of these. It goes low, medium, high. Then you turn it off. You hold it down, it goes to your low, or your red low. I think that's the same setting as the low. And then you switch, and there's your SOS. Then you hold it down, and it'll go back to the white. And there's the high, 200 lumens. Now you see there's a green light there. Now from what I understand, I haven't gotten the batteries low enough yet, because usually I switch them out when they're questionable, just to always have it topped off kind of thing. But supposedly when the battery life gets low, that this green light will actually turn red. It might even turn orange, but I can't remember, but that'll be down in the description as well. Also, you'll see it has a carabiner here, kind of clip thing, and that can fold either way. But what you do is you turn this about a quarter turn, and then there's a globe there, and you can hang it by its carabiner without being diffused by this diffuser here, and it gives an even brighter area light. And I guess since it would be hanging up like that, that would be in its, you would be in its under siege mode, so you could get all Steven Seagal with it. Now let's check out the, I know it's not funny, but I can't help myself. Alright, and we're just going to do rough estimates here. It's just about 5.5. And then the bottom is just about the widest part there, and say 2.5. So if I was going to put this in a cylindrical pouch or even a squared pouch, I would want to at least have 2 3/4, and then I would call it 6 inches just to be on the safe side if that was me. I wonder if it would fit in a double mag pouch for M4 magazines, 30 round M4 magazines. That would be pretty cool to know, because that would really come in handy, even if you weren't going to use it for magazines. Just to get a designated pouch for this would be really nice. Now there's other pouch options out there as well, but again, it is supposed to be water resistant, shock resistant. It's just all around a very durable lantern for about $25 to $30 depending on where you're getting it, and it's a good way to go. Even the hanger here is pretty cool. That little tongue right there hanging down really allows you to configure this. Like, for example, I have some shock cord on a backpack that I have, and it makes it very easy to kind of loop it in a configuration that it retains it well, and then just for security I'll add this little foliage S-beaner onto this as well as the shock cord itself. That way, even if it were to wiggle out of the shock cord, it would still be retained, basically tethered by the S-beaner. But you could probably get away with it in most situations without even having to do that, because this is just such a great design. This can go on the inside of your ridge line under a tarp setup, which is perfect for this. I think that's where this lantern shines, pun intended. But you know, a nice area light in a tent or under a tarp setup would be great. Power outage, no problem. Toolbox in your vehicle, in a first aid kit, perfect. You know, because sometimes a headlamp is just kind of a pain, and an area light would be better. So if you guys have any questions or comments or anything, if you had any bad experience, good experience with this lantern, please share it in the comment section. You know, from what I understand with all the Streamlight products that I have, and I have a variety of their products, they make good stuff, and I've never had to warranty anything with them, but they do offer a limited, which I hate that word when we're talking about warranties. If we were talking about government, that's good, but if we're talking about limited, I don't want it to apply to a warranty. But I have a feeling if you had a problem with something and you weren't just totally stupid and neglected something or just totally abused it, I'm sure Streamlight would take care of it. At least I would hope so. So please, again, you know, put any of your experiences, even if it's just an experience with Streamlight, because I'd like to know how their warranty really is. From what I understand, it's good, but it's good in the comment section. That way we kind of put the company's feet to the fire, if you will, to make them do what's right. If there's enough people that know to avoid a certain company because they have a shady warranty or something like that, that's good, because that means that they're either going to go out of business at some point or improve it, which we want them to do, and that's what they should want to do as well. So it's all good things. Sorry, I'm going to step down from the soapbox, but I think you guys know what I'm saying. So if you have any experience with this lantern or other Streamlight products or other lantern products that would be comparable to this, please, by all means, let's get a discussion going in the comments section. That would be great. Like and subscribe if you like the video. If you don't like the video, thumbs down it. You know, I don't know what else to tell you, but I just appreciate you guys watching and everything, and it's good just to have fun with making a video too. So that's what it's all about. And it's like I always say, let's all learn from each other. Thanks for watching. Joe Tactical out.